Welcome, everybody. It is unboxing day. Today we're unboxing something that has just arrived to me back from the Netherlands. I worked with Wally Patina recently to get some parts patina'd, right in the name. How about that? And they got back yesterday, as I'm recording this, on May 19th, 2023. And I'm very excited. I really wanted to open it yesterday, but I'd rather share the excitement with y'all. If you've been watching this channel for some time, self-indulgent unboxings are not out of the ordinary. So here we are. Got 4 pieces to unbox. Let's jump. Right into it. Oh boy. This box has so much tape. There were like 7 labels on the outside of this. There's one of those manifests in this little plastic thing. This Canon Keys box has really it's seen more of the world than I have, or different parts, I suppose. This box has been to the US and the Netherlands. I've been to the US, Canada, and the UK. All right, neato. Make sure I'm not doxing myself here. Any paperwork chilling out? No. Ma'am. All right. There is, oh boy. I think that way's right side up. Wally's sticker. Very excited. I'll need to put that on my Pelican case or something. And we'll just jump right in here. There's 4 pieces in here. I'm gonna put the box to, or do I put the box to the side? Let's pull them all out, and then I'll put the box to the side. We've got a Keycult Tray and the badge off of my Av4. We've got, it's an interesting smell to the box, a Mode SixtyFive Backpiece and a Mode Sonnet Accent, not the Mod Musings one. This was just the only standalone box I still had to send that in. I think that's the paper from the Keycult Tray. Yep. All right, box out of the way. Done with that. Interesting smell in the box. I wonder if that's from the Patina or what. I saw some goodies on the back of the 65 package, so we're gonna start with that. I'll get these out of the way for the moment. And we'll flip this over and look at our goodies. I did not send him these parts, so. Oh, they're like little business cards. This one looks flame patina'd. You're gonna learn today just how unaware I am of what patinaing actually is. This looks flame patina'd to me though. It's got a date. It says Atomic Nights and has Wally's signature. Pretty cool. And then we've got a whole bunch. Oh, I guess each of my parts will probably have one of these, huh? Oh, does the patina on the card match the part it's certifying? That's super cool, if that's the case. Already glad I waited to do this with y'all. That's awesome. They're really wrapped up. Oh, so I wonder if this is the one for this piece since it was taped directly to it and these are like, whatever. I'm not going to try and figure it out. We're just going to go with it. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, we've got 5 total. So maybe this is just like the whole jobs card. Here, I can get closer with that. You can see the really light texture of the flame. Okay, KC Tray, Pacific Mode, Galactic Sonnet, and Ghost Av4. Okay, so these go with each of the pieces. That's super cool. So I'm gonna set these to the side for the moment. This is just either a little sample or something they throw in with the whole job. Not totally sure, and that's very cool. Let me cut some of the reflectivity we're experiencing here. Although it's still very reflective. The plastic pouch wasn't helping, but it is still a shiny piece of metal. That is so cool looking. I'm looking at my monitor and it doesn't look very accurate, but I have to color correct still. So I really hope this shows. I'm sure editor Ian will put a little subtitle or something on screen indicating if it's the same or different than real life. But it is subtle, which at least on the Sonnet back piece I did ask for. So very excited. And he sent me pictures of all this before they got sent back to me. Obviously they're like, you know, cell phone pictures, so I'm still really seeing them properly for the first time here. That's very cool. All right, let's crack into this. So the card. So Pacific Mode. So there you go, March 2023, Pacific Mode. And I asked for blue, which is one of my favorite colors. And so that looks like paint, but it's actually like chemical, etching, rust, patina. There's a number of terms for it. It's not painted on, it's like it's eaten away at the metal or formed an oxide layer. Some spots feel high, some spots feel low. It's yeah, it's an actual chemical treatment. Oh, it's actually cool is between like the bulb and the upper line of his maker's mark there, you can actually see some spatter from chemical being sprayed on or something. Very cool. As a sucker for like the stories objects tell us, this is my jam right here. This is exciting. So this is the Pacific Mode. I'm not sure if Wally called it that because I live near the Pacific Ocean or just because it's Pacific. Blue is an often used color name. Regardless, very, very excited. Nicely packaged, that's awesome. Oh, I can just see the end of it, that's so cool. This is exciting. All right, and I've actually got one of my Mode Sonnets, or Mode 65s sitting next to me here to accept this. Oh, perfect, it fell upside down. All right, we get to enjoy the reveal together. Here, I'm just gonna flip it over. We're just gonna look at it together. That is so textural and wicked. That's so cool. There's like a really like deep burn right here, and there's some more subtle texture like around the edges. Oh, that's so cool. I dig it. So this was obviously this was a brass insert or accent. Brass is a very easy metal to patina. Relatively, none of these are like simple, but there are some metals that patina with more like depth and complexity and ease than others, and brass is a pretty common one. That is so stunning. The keycap set I have on this 65 doesn't particularly complement this back piece, but it has a white chassis, which I thought would look good with the blue. So let's get the black accent out of here and snap this bad boy on. I bought this brass back piece specifically to have it patinaed, so I never actually used it bare. Ooh. Oh, when I find the right set of keycaps to go with that. Actually, I just got PBT Fans Umbra. That might be pretty cool. If you want to see my keyboard pictures, I do post semi-frequently on Instagram. So check there, and there may be pictures of this with PBT Fans Umbra. That's so wicked. On with the mirror back. The one thing I love about the 65 is that little like intersection at that corner where the three different metals come together, and with the texture of this patinaed back piece, that is fire. Oh, I love that. And it looks good with the white too. My other 65's polycarbonate. I bet it'll look really good on there too. Wicked. All right. Amazing start. Let's put that back, and we'll slowly accrue patinaed items here. Let's put that one up at top of frame. Let's stick with... Actually, we'll come back to the Mode Sonnet. We'll start with a mode and end with a mode. Next up, let's do the badge for my Av4. So the Av4 has a little badge near the bottom, and I got the ghost finish on mine. My Av4 is, I have it right here, it really is like a cooking show, one of the aluminum ones, the Claymore edition, but I bought an extra brass badge to go here, again, specifically for this. And the Ghost Patina really called to me. It's this kind of wicked, kind of ghostly mix of color. So it kind of got black and white tones there. And so this is just the badge. And oh, the texture looks so good. Let me get this out of the baggie here and I can share it with y'all. Yeah, it's funny how much better, so like the flat card, I feel like doesn't really do it justice because there's no like texture or depth to the card. But then on the actual piece here, it looks positively stunning. Yeah, oh, that's so good. How about that, eh? Oh yeah, the light caught it pretty good there. So you can see the depth as I sort of go past the lights. That's awesome. The edges are all nice too. You can see the bare brass, that's how it started. On the underside, that's not visible. That's so wicked. The changing the badge on the AV4 is a little bit of a process. So I'm going to, oh, there's a little bit of blue on my hands. I'm going to save that process for another time, but I'll just drop it in place there so you can see the original silver and the ghost. And I thought that would look really good with the Ivy Ashes keycap set, which, looking at it now, yeah, fire. That's awesome. Big fan. Another winner. Ghost Patina. Very cool. And we'll move on to my Keycult Tray here, which I also got in the ghost finish. I'm a big fan of monochrome as a color scheme in general. And he had a sample ghost Keycult Tray on his Instagram. Which, oh, is this open already? Nope. There's tape. These are aluminum at their base, so I'll be interested to see how this might have come out different from the Av4 badge. Oh, and for comparison, I preemptively grabbed the two stock Keycult Tray finishes, the hammer and the hard black, for comparison. Do the reveal together. Oh, it's really shiny on the aluminum. You can barely feel the patina on this. On the brass of this badge, it's very apparent where like the high and low spots are. On this one, it's almost kind of glassy. Here, let me get this out of the way here. Hold that up. Yeah. That's pretty nutty. Looks like this one involves a little bit of fire. We got a little bit of char there on the cork bottom, so some flame is involved with this. Isn't that incredible? Look at that. So comparing it to the three stock finishes, I'll bring the camera in because I can't pick up all three of those at once. You can see we got like very stealthy, kind of an industrial, almost kind of like artisanal sort of look. I mean, that's the hammered finish. That's kind of what it's supposed to evoke. And then it's just completely wild part straight. It feels, I can't stop touching it. It feels so cool. Because like this has a very, it almost feels like really, really fine grit sandpaper, hard black ano. I find like really, really fine grit. Like it's not gonna like, if you rub it against something, it's not gonna damage it. But it feels like that kind of matte, kind of grainy finish. The silver, the way this works is you, what's the finish type? I've looked this up before. I forget what this type of finish is called. You paint it and then you bake it. Crap, it's not Cerakote. Anyway, you do a black layer, bake it, and then you put on the silver and bake it at a slightly different temperature, and it shrivels up and gives this sort of hammered, sort of industrial look. So all that to say, the silver is very slick, but you can feel the craters down where the black is. It's a very dimensional feel, and this feels like, I mean, there's a bit of texture where the colors change and the chemicals interacted and all that, but it feels quite glassy. It's very, very smooth. So I imagine he probably sanded it because I sent him a black one because these were more limited, I think. So I kept my second one of these. I sent him one of my black ones. So I think he probably sanded off maybe blasted it. I'm not sure what equipment he's got access to. It feels so smooth and cool. Oh, I really like the sides. I hadn't really paid them much attention yet. That kind of like long, continuous strip. It feels like those walls in museums where there's like a really long mural that tells a story. It sort of gives a similar aesthetic to that. And then I like how subtle the key is in the center of the tray too. That's really cool. I bet that would look cool really filled in too, because on like the original trays on the black one, you can like you can make it out for sure. It catches the my camera's not enjoying focusing on it, but the key catches the light and you can make it out. On the hammer one, you can see like an indentation of where, it might not even show on camera really. You can see an indentation of where the key is. Yeah, it's just barely in the middle of frame there. But whatever, editor Ian will put it on screen. Whatever type of finish, camera, hello. Whatever type of finish this is, it fills in the key. And it is clear as frickin' day on this one, but it sort of blends in with the rest of the textures. Actually, that's really good right there, where like the bottoms are shiny. You can see the key. Wicked. That's gonna live on my desk. That's so cool. Wild. Let's back out here. Put you up in the Hall of Fame with your friends. Put that back in its normal place and get you out of the way. All right, and our last piece is the Galactic Sonnet. So, this, when we were chatting, Wally and I, before I sent pieces off, I was kind of giving like inspiration for each. I wanted kind of a blue motif for the 65. I thought that'd be really cool. I wanted monochrome for the Av4 to match Ivy Ashes, and then I saw the picture of one of these on their Instagram. I was just in love. The idea with the Galactic Sonnet, I'm a really big space fan. Space travel, space exploration, all of it. Huge fan. The James Webb Space Telescope has mirrors made of gold beryllium, and the brass of the Sonnet Accent kind of reminded me of it a bit. So what I wanted to go for is kind of like an aged gold beryllium, sort of like heat-treated look. That was the inspiration. I'm not saying it's going to look like, you know, it's not going to evoke James Webb as a vibe, but like that sort of like worn scientific instrument kind of look. So that'll be our final piece here. Again, not actually the Mod Musings accent. The Mod Musings accent is great, clearly. I have it, but this was just the box I had to send it in. Is there a piece of paper? Okay, yes, we'll get to enjoy the reveal together. So once again, bought a brass accent, never used it, just like, you know, this is aluminum, but these two. Because I wanted to get it patina'd. And this one, I think I mentioned already before, I'm really excited, so I'm having a hard time remembering what I said. Is very subtle, the look of this one. So I guess I can zoom in some. Because it's like, it's funny, it's a very long but narrow object, so like making sure it fills the frame is a little weird. All right, let's see it. Oh, Wally, exactly what I was looking for. Exactly the sort of like subtlety, the kind of worn nature. Oh my God. I fear this could be a very addicting art form. And now I know Wally's great at it, and I can just throw money at them. Wow. I'm not sure the camera is going to do this the justice it deserves. It's so... I mean, it looks like an abandoned piece of equipment, like a piece off of some abandoned, you know... Yeah, so you can see the kind of champagne-y original color of the brass here, very similar to like the back of the Av4 badge, or I mean, really, I mean, it's from Mode. They probably have a similar brass supplier still, so it's really quite similar to this as well. And then it's rustic. I mean, it's I don't know how to describe it. It looks. I'm betting this was a heat treatment. I'm seeing some pattern that looks like some sort of liquid. It wouldn't surprise me if it was both. But just friggin' stunning. I'm trying to get it to catch the light. There you go. You can kind of see the pattern there. There will be, again, eventually photos on Instagram. What I need to do is not upload this video until I've got pictures of all these sort of in action. On the Instagram where they can control the light and really show them off. That's positively stunning. Wally, this is incredible. These are I'm pretty speechless. These are amazing. The ghost pieces are so good. That's going to go so well with ashes. I can't wait to have this on my desk. This, I think PBT Fans Umbra really could not have come at a better time, because that's a pretty damn similar blue. And I need to refresh the 65s, so that's killer. And this is the subtlety. It's exactly what I was hoping for. These, amazing job, Wally. So impressed. Thank you so much. You did a great service here. All of you, thank you for watching. Like the video if you did, subscribe if you loved it. If you got a question or feedback or anything, leave a comment. I read them all, and I'll see you in the next one. And the next one, who knows, could be a build video with one of these pieces. Probably not this one. I really like ashes on the Av4, so I really just need to swap that out. But this might necessitate a whole video. Who knows? This one I think will definitely be part of I already got a video cooking up about the Mode Sonnet. Another video cooking up about the Mode Sonnet. But this will show up in one. And maybe this will be my workbench tray, actually, so it shows up in videos more often. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you next time.